Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening, all football fans, ladies, gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Or should it be, excuse me, should it be good morning, good afternoon, or in some cases, good night and rest well? Wherever you might be watching. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Repping. Here it is. Here I am. Delhi London Gooner, Space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Papa, Indigo, November. I'm bringing you a review of all the games from the 4 fixtures and all the goals with it. So before I do all that, yeah, whether you're from Turkey, whether you're from Bahamas, whether you're from Indonesia, whether you've come from Bahrain, whether you've come from Suriname, whether you've come from St. Kitts and Vincent, whether you come from Dominica Republic, whether you've come from the Congo Democratic Republic, whether you've come from the Republic of Ireland, if you're from Scotland, New Zealand, don't forget to leave leave a message in my comment section below, your response, your reviews, etc. Smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah, in abundance. In abundance as well, share this channel all over the world, virally, and tell your friends and relatives to do the same thing. Let's keep it growing. And by doing that, yeah, you must tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. Also, subscribe to the channel by smashing that button for me, left, right, and centre galore, and passionately. And if you subscribe, I'll shout you out like I did earlier. Make sure you get subscribing. Yeah, I'll help you by keeping it consistent and producing as many videos as I can every day. Well, I'll say every day. Minimum of 2-3 videos if I can get through it. But you must help me to subscribe to the channel and keep my channel growing, yeah? That's all that I ask. Thank you. Anyone who recognises me from the Arsenal fan cam, yeah? Barry Larry, get your friends and your relatives to subscribe, yeah? Share the channel, comment and like. Thank you. And all my subscribers, do the same. Anyway, a Premier League review. Let's go through the first game and the only game, which finished Leeds United 1, Arsenal 4. What a complete, dominating but impressive performance by the Gunners. From minute start to the end of the first half. Complete dominance, movement, style of play. It's like in the first half, the way that Arsenal controlled the ball, it's like you can almost recognise a style of play, an identity within our style of play. But the jury's still out on Mikel Arteta. I've been calling him Mikel whatever because that's how I feel about him as a manager, because the jury's still out. Don't get me wrong, he'll be a top-class manager. Whether that will happen at Arsenal, again, the jury's out. However, let's make no mistake, that fixture on Saturday night was the complete performance. 3-0 at half-time. Martinelli, my man of the match. I gave him a 9.5 in my player ratings, and that's what I feel that he deserved. If you feel that my ratings of the players, management, etc. were a bit too much or not, then leave it in the comment section below. But my word, what a performance from the Arsenal. Second half, again, they decided to sit back and allow Leeds, invite Leeds back into the game. That's what I'm trying to say. And, yeah, apart from Ben White's stupid challenge on Gerhard, I get it. You wanna hurt him a little bit, but do it outside the box for peak's sakes, not in the box. And in the box, Rafinha from 12 yards smashed it top bins. Aaron Ramsdale sent the wrong way, and even if he went the right way, he would have had no chance of saving it. However, it didn't infect us. We didn't feel that it was going to rattle us for the rest of the game, because we went up the other end. Martin Odegaard, who was outstanding on the night, teed up Smith Rowe with a delicious through chipped ball, and Smith Rowe hit it first time, back of the net, 4-1. And that summed up our whole performance. You know, Martinelli with the 2 fine goals, especially the first one. I really liked it. The first one, how he did not stop, and he saw an opening, curler into the top bins. Brilliant strike. Especially his second one was really good as well. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Chips the keeper himself. You know, 2-0, and it was his second goal of the game. It would have been the icing on the cake if Gabriel Martinelli got a hat-trick. But it wasn't to be. Anyway, it finished Leeds United 1, Arsenal 4. Sunday's game, Spurs v Liverpool. Now, 2 talking points, and they're the challenges. Harry Kane's disgusting, horrible, reckless challenge on Robertson. Harry Kane should have been sent off. Or should I call him Harry Jane? Seriously, that is criminal how VAR and, well, how, not VAR as such, but how the individual sitting in the VAR control room did not see it from Stockley Park. How can he not advise the referee to send him off? Does it boil down to the fact that he's England captain? Because if that is the case, that's pathetic. He should have been walking. He got away. I don't even think he got away with nothing. Not even nowhere near a yellow card. That is a complete red if I've ever seen one. Seriously. And then Robertson, he receives a red card for a dangerous tackle on the Tottenham player, Emerson Peasant. But for VAR intervening, Robertson would still be on that pitch. But yet, how does Harry Kane get away with his tackle? And Jurgen Klopp has every right to be seething. However, back into the game, Harry Jane gave Tottenham the lead. And Tottenham started off brightly in the first half with a number of opportunities. Alisson had to make a couple of good saves. Harry Kane put Tottenham ahead. But credit to Liverpool in the second half. They've come out, kept going. I mean, they started off the first half better than Tottenham. But again, they were 1-0 down at half-time. However, they come out in the second half and kept going. And good cross by Robertson. And a nice header by Diego Jota, heading it back to where it came from, at the front post. And the keeper had no chance. And if you look at... No, it was 1-1 at half-time, because in the second half, it was Tottenham who came out with the opportunities. And I'll tell you something, Harry Jane should have had himself a second, but he shouldn't have even been allowed to continue. He shouldn't even have been allowed to have another opportunity, but good save by Alisson. I think Dele Alli had an opportunity in the first half, and well saved by Alisson again. However, second half, Liverpool took the lead, and it was another assist by Alexander-Arnold. For me, if I dare say it, and I'm not saying it to, boast a Liverpool fans' ego or whatnot, but as a professional footballer, I think Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the best right-backs in the world of football right now. If you want to argue that, you know where my comment section is. Liverpool fans, you might want to argue that. You might disagree or agree with me. Football fans all over the world, you might agree or disagree with me. Anyway, that's my opinion on Trent Alexander-Arnold. Robertson gets the header, and then 3 minutes later he gets sent off. And at the other end, Tottenham get the equaliser for the fact that Alisson should have done a hell of a lot better with his clearance. It was poor. He should be taking the ball first and then the man. But nevertheless, it was a good all-round performance by the boys, and it was a good all-round football match by both teams. And I think a draw is a fair result, which finished Spurs 2, Liverpool 2. Newcastle United v Man City. Well, from start to finish, Newcastle couldn't get into the game. They just were hopeless. The defending was just abysmal at times, and Man City ran right all over St James's Park. You know, a full house, good turn up, and the players have let themselves down. I think the management, well, he's picked the best team he could pick, but his tactics, well, it didn't work. His tactics did no harm to Man City at all, because it didn't stop them from controlling the game, especially Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, he ran the show for me. And you can see in the goals that they conceded, they had no chance. I mean, João Cancelo's goal, what a strike. What a good strike for me. The other, Kevin De Bruyne's goal, well, top draw. No, I don't think he even scored. But João Cancelo's goal was good. Raheem Sterling gets a goal for himself. Ruben Alves Diaz gets the first goal of the game, where the defender, Kieran Clark, what's he doing leaving it? And his goalkeeper even told him, did I say leave it? Why did you stop? Alan Shearer analysed that first goal. All to do with Kieran Clark not switching on and losing concentration. And Ruben Diaz was never going to miss the target from there. And then the second goal, I think, Cancelo, what a strike from 20 yards out. He's walked away from Joe Willock. Oh, thank goodness he didn't play in an Arsenal shirt. Walked away from, goes past Isaac Hayden, another ex-Arsenal player, and unleashes an unstoppable shot. Now, for me, Man City are in cruise control, and, they never looked back, and the misery was piled on in the second half when Raheem Sterling got a tap in. Your lack of tackling, a lack of effort to stop Man City players running wild. It was just shambolic, and Newcastle wonder why they're in the relegation zone and they'll be in there after Christmas. It is what it is. It finished Newcastle United 0, Man City 4. Wolverhampton Wanderers v Chelsea. Now, this was a game that was worth the watch. Opportunities alike, and I'll tell you, Prudence would have had a legitimate goal, not ruled out, but for Jimenez's ego to try and score from a tapping, from a low cross. Now, Prudence's goal would have stood, but Jimenez has spoilt it for him. However, Wolves did take the game to Chelsea at the beginning of the game, and I thought Chelsea grew into the game as the game started to stretch, and both teams had opportunities. Chelsea through Pulisic in the second half, and Jose Sarr, what a save! What a good save. However, it ended full time, and both teams got a point each, so it ended Wolves 0, Chelsea 0. And speaking of ending, this is the end of my preview of all the Premier League games, the 4 fixtures over the weekend. So ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I'll be back again, hopefully later on. If not later on, maybe tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of your friends, take care of your families. Stay safe. Get your jabs in, especially your boosters. And what can I say? I've had my second jab today, so I'm delighted. Peace again, love again, and bless again from your host, your guy himself. Until next time, DLG repping. We'll talk again. So, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do all of that for me, please, yeah? Until next time. Just please be nice.